Hello? Hello? Kick the goal.
Oh,
Tried hard.
it's a nice kick.
Hello?
I'll just ring that.
Ooh.
Probably gone out for a smoke, mate?
I'll run onto it. Here we go.
Hello?
You there, Gary? Pete.
Oh, raffle it. Oh, good mark.
Two guesses who's it?
Do we have to do the best player?
We didn't have time for it last year.
Really? Fantastic. That's great.
Hey? You there, Gary? We might be back up now, are we? If someone's in the car listening to us, toot the horn. We're already halfway through the third quarter, mate.
Oh, look at that. Riccardi. Burn back to the middle. Stewart up against Dorber. Dorber gets it down easily. Running through the middle. Drake didn't have it. Played for a free kick. Didn't get one. The umpire still going to the umpire for it, but didn't get it. Lazarick got the handball out wide. Laurie running through centre wing. Right foot kick towards half forward. Running back with it. Manning. Good punch away though by Reek. And coming back also good defensive play by him again. Good second effort. And sees it over the boundary line. Right half forward. Dorber up against Taylor. Dorber gets it down. Watt can't take it with him. Over the top of it, Bliss. He picks it up. And handball over the top, close to the boundary line again. Still in play. Pack develops. And handball from Watt. Pushed it out. Bannockburn with the numbers, and then the handball towards Van Ingen, right on the boundary line. Gets it back towards centre wing, but Barry O'Toole stands by himself. Goes well left foot kick. Long towards... Manning came in. Gibbs just stood there, watched him come across the face and take the mark. And we'll line up from 30 metres out, slide angle. And comes in now. 30 metres out, slide angle. And Gibbs stands the mark, and he kicks it over his head and brings it back nicely, straight through the middle. So good kick from Shane Manning. His first, Corio's fifth. They go to 5-2-32. They trail Bannockburn 15-7-97. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, third quarter.
Ball back in the centre. This time Dorber up over the top, but goes only as far as Gruby. He can't take possession of the ball. Picked up by Drake of Bannockburn. Goes in towards the forward line. Leaning out strongly. Nayland goes to O'Shannessy. Knocks the ball forward. Handball there. Quick. Good. Nayland had plenty of time. Could have gone back on his right foot, but shoots at goal. He's offline. And puts through a minor score.
Going against the wind, so that's what happened. Barry O'Toole kicks in from fullback, goes to Lazarick, punched away by Van Ingen, falls in the arms of Perkins. Right foot kick back to whence it came. Nayland in the middle, Riccardi across the front, can't take it. Eddie can, handball over the top, but it's all Corio. Rogan got the handball to Laurie, running through half-back, gives it away to Wade. Short little kick to Manning, goes up, takes a good mark in front of Van Ingen, the two number 9s. On left half-back, takes the mark. Hasn't got much in front of him, though, so he... delivers it short to Hayes, takes the mark, plays on quickly, kicks it across the ground, looking for Rogan again, needs to sit for him. Banks bears down, he gets around him. Now through the middle of the ground, right foot kick straight towards Ricky O'Toole, and he couldn't take the mark, but second effort was great. Got Lazarick out wide, good vision. Reek comes back, Lazarick holds his ground, takes the mark. Got Manning running past, didn't shepherd for him though, has to kick around the corner. Kick was partly smothered, Dando goes up there, takes the ball, handball over the top again, sets a task for Van Ingen, gives it away though. They've always got the numbers, Reek gets it away. Goes towards O'Shannessy on centre wing, takes a good mark, reads it well, does nicely. Got Bliss in the middle by himself, running free, and he can take the mark on the cricket pitch and run away. Goes Nayland straight down his throat and kicks the ball right there, takes the mark 35, 40 metres out, directly in front of Danny Ruck.
They're definitely a step above Corio today, aren't they? We came here thinking that it'd be a pretty close game, but we saw the outs for Corio and they've hurt them. They've been absolutely smashed in the middle of the park.
So Ben Nayland has kicked 5 goals this afternoon. This for number 6, 40 metres out, directly in front. Well, probably kicking from just on 50, and that's not his distance because he's kicked it off the side of the boot, out towards the right forward pocket, and Matthew Wade sees it over third term. Dorber and Stewart Stewart in front, gets it down to the side of the pack. Hayes can't take it with him. Through the middle again, Eddie. Handball to Drake. Ran through the pack well. Right foot kick over his shoulder towards Riccardi in front. And look at that. Just takes the mark easily. And Barry O'Toole asks for an autograph as he comes down. And Peter Riccardi says, I'll go back and kick the goal first. He kicked two. He's kicked the first one in the third term. And he'll line up from 12 metres out, 45-degree angle on the right side for a left footer and should put through his third of the afternoon. Comes in now, kicks the goal. So Riccardi's third, and for free kick.
Ball's come back in. I don't know what the free kick was for, but someone's obviously said something. The ball's gone forward quickly. Blisk doesn't take the mark. Picked up there in the forward line by Evans. Swings around on his left foot. That wasn't the greatest of efforts either. And ball now finds itself back towards the boundary line. He's gained some 15 metres, but with one. Ball thrown back into play. Stewart, Dorber this time gets front Stewart, but Stewart magnificently knocks the ball down to O'Toole with strength, tries to kick the ball away. He can't do that. Ricky a bit high, and free kick goes to Chris Reek. So Reek now from the half back line. As players start to spread themselves, runners from behind. Van Ingen comes down the ground, but Reek's going to go along the boundary line towards centre wing. It's a poor kick that's gone out of bounds on the full, and the resulting free kick will go back to the Corio side. So Barry O'Toole with the ball on the true centre wing. Marked up there by Hobbs, and O'Toole now looking for some movement downfield. Manning's the first one to go, but he's going to go longer. That's where he goes towards the half-forward line. Goes towards Stewart. Ball props in front. Not a good kick, and unfortunately the bounce didn't favour the ball coming off and Perkins going back onto the ground. So the ball's been thrown back in. Stewart stands his ground. There's a free kick for an over-the-shoulder decision. And again, Stewart is within distance. He's outside 50, but it's a great kick of the football. Might have to kick back into a bit of a breeze there, I think, blowing across the ground, but quite capable, Mark Stewart. That's what he's looking to do, I think. He's gone back with a bit of purpose. From kick from about 58. Big Mark Stewart lumbers in. It's a nice kick off the boot. It's not going to have the distance. It's going to land in the square. Nicholson in front, knocks the ball forward, comes to Van Ingen, feeds the ball out wider, goes towards Reek, but he can't pick the ball up. And Manning does it well, grabs hold of his hand.
There.
So Shane Manning comes in, kicks on goal. Nice looking kick, straight back over the umpire's head. So that's his second goal of the game. And it moves Corio along to 6 goals, 3.
Sure.
Back to the middle, Stewart. Up against Dorber. Stewart got it down to Lazarick, got it away to Barry O'Toole. Off a couple of steps, right foot kick lead. Up towards Evans, who goes up and takes a very good mark.
Strong grab.
And we'll shoot for goal from just about where Manning was, 30 metres out. See if he can do the same thing. A little bit better angle. And he's hit 1 goal this afternoon, so a couple in a row would be good for the Devils. He'll come in now, southern end of the ground. See Dorber coming off for a rest and Matt Foote coming back on.
Corio also have that player back on the field now.
Okay, so they're back to 18. He comes in with a right foot, Evans. It looks pretty good. Straight through the middle, so good kick, 2 in a minute for Corio.
Is the comeback on?
And no, they go to... back to the middle. Stewart got it down again to Barry O'Toole. Shrugs the tackle. Lazarick got it to Hayes. Out of the middle again. Right foot kick towards the lead of O'Toole, who goes up. Can't take the mark. Play on the call. Ball came spilt free to Reek and was held on to as he got rid of the footy. We'll take the free kick inside defensive 50. Goes with the right foot kick. And it's out towards Drake, but he hasn't. Has he heard the whistle? Yep.
Yeah, Corio have gone back to 17 players. One of the players went on a tad early, so they're now back to 17.
So the ball will come back to
Not their day.
right half-back flank Chris Reek for Bannockburn. Has got Bliss short by himself, but gives it towards Hobbs, who takes the mark. True half-back flank. Try and drive the ball towards centre wing. Back, kicks it back inboard to Watt, who takes the mark. At centre half-back, plays on now. Kicks it across the ground, looking for Dando and also for Banks. They can't get it. And Keys is by himself. Not much in support. He does pretty well. In fact, he can't keep it in. And it will be a boundary throw-in on the centre wing position on the outer side.
Unlucky there, Keys. He was away.
And did pretty well against 2 as well, Dando and Banks.
A couple of times today he's done pretty well against when he's been outnumbered.
So a boundary throw-in. Stewart got it down over the back. Perkins through the middle, handball as he got slung. Banks over the top as well, and then feeds the ball to Gibbs. Goes towards Eddie at centre half forward. Picks the ball up, then can't take it with him. Pack develops. Was it a free kick? Umpire said yes, it was. Pushing the back outside 50. Free kick going to go to the coach, Kevin Dans. Plays on quickly, kicks it over the top. It's a good kick too. Finds Perkins, who gets it towards Nayland, who stands there in front of Ruck about 10 metres and takes the mark. Will shoot for goal number 6 from about 15 metres out, but a pretty tight angle there.
He's been brilliant today, hasn't he?
He got the right movement at the right time then. I think Ruck was coming back and he just decided to stop and turn and twist. So he found himself in front to momentum.
So Nayland comes in, right forward pocket, northern end of the ground at Shell Reserve. Coming in for goal number 6, and it looks pretty good. The umpire has said that's all clear. So Nayland's 6th and the 17th for the Bannockburn side. They go to 17-8, 110.
Ball foot up against Stewart. Stewart again gets the ball down. Someone's looking at her, but he now kicks the ball long. It's not a good looking kick. Oh, it fell in the hands there of the player in Dylan Taylor, but he drops the ball, picked up and now kicked forward by O'Brien, and that's a nice looking kick inside the 50 and finds Hayes.
That's
umpire
50.
says
It's got to be 50.
Oh, umpire says nothing. He says we're going to man up again. This is where we're going to start from. So, but player 2, he takes the mark. Hayes is going to look the hand off to Stewart here. The big fella's in behind him. But Hayes says, I'll go back and do it myself. Runs in, goes to 45. That's a nice kick off the boot. Probably not going to have the carry in the goal square, but a good mark to Ricky O'Toole right in the square. And Ricky O'Toole will go back point blank range, turn around and kick a goal. And his second goal for the quarter, or for the game, I should say.
5 more, Jace.
We just move a little bit closer. 8 goals, 3 to the Corio side now. 17 goals, 8 to Bannockburn. And we're into the third quarter here.
Who continues to give them the ball in the middle. If they can get it out again, they'll be back in it. And he gets it down to the side, coming off the wing, Cleary. Takes it with him, handballs back to half-back. Laurie's got it now. Swings around on the right boot, sends it high. Manning, Van Ingen in front. Tui from behind as well. Falls towards Taylor, runs in, can't get rid of the footy good. Wrapped up by Reek. And we'll have a ball up on the half-forward flank for Corio.
Cleary's done a fair few promising things for Corio today. He's pretty raw, but we've got a free kick here.
Yep, Stewart, advantage paid. Manning, 35 metres out, goes to the right foot. I think he's just missed it to the far side. He has through for one behind.
But yeah, as I was saying, Cleary.
110, Buckley's Entertainment Centre third quarter scoreboard.
The ball now with Bliss in the back pocket, goes in towards, looking for foot. Big fella takes the mark, has runners pass, feeds it off to Watt. Watt looks outside, has Gibbs running forward. Dans is also there, can't take the mark. Goes back, wins possession, then loses again. Picked up by O'Toole, tries to fend off. He's caught, good tackle there by Dans. Ball comes out, there's another fist, a little bit high again there. But now the ball's gone forward, goes towards Hayes, picks the ball up, goes over the top, and it's Hobbs working back. Tui's in there. Ball can't be picked up. Now it's out, and we're going forward again. So Hayes has got the ball, goes towards the half-forward line. Manning, smart, can't finish off the good work. And it's picked up and delivered outside 50 by Reek. Looking across the ground for Banks. Keys this time it is.
Surely
goes over the top, gets the ball, works hard, dragged off the ball there I would have thought, but it's picked up again by Mark Banks, and he's now put the ball forward, goes towards Perkins, runners outside, and it's O'Shannessy. O'Shannessy forward, Nayland. He's got a bit of a tap in the back there, but good work there from Danny Ruck, good pressure, right on him that time. Ball's now kicked across goal. Chris Laurie, he's going to find some time and space, and inside the back end of the field, right at full back, he takes the mark. So slows things down. Young Cleary's looking to go wide, but he goes back the other side of the ground, looking for Lazarich. He can't trap the ball. Now he does. Gets around Banks. Quick kick going forward, but he must have stepped over the line, and the ball will be thrown back into play.
Plenty going on there.
Throw in now. Stewart in front. Got to push, did he? No. Foot got it from behind. Left foot kick up towards Riccardi, who goes up off hands. Good roving at the side. O'Shannessy got wrapped up, though. Good tackle by Fitch.
Well done.
And Laurie sees it through for a rush behind to Bannockburn. They go to 17-9, 111. And they lead Corio 8-3-51.
Might have written Corio off, but they've definitely lifted their game. They've obviously been well documented that they sometimes, drop their heads when they're down, but they've come out this quarter and they've been pretty disciplined, and they haven't given up by any means. Ball
spills to Fatula in the middle. It came from half forward for Bannockburn. Now Riccardi against 3. Barry O'Toole across. Riccardi kept his feet. And the handball, can it come? It comes out to Perkins. Little left foot kick was fantastic. Kept his mind well. As I said, no 15. Nayland has to handball it quickly. And now ruck from defence for Corio. Gives it to Hayes. Runs across and through half back. Handballs inboard to Cleary. Now he's going to be under pressure from Fatula. He gets around him. Good work. Steps around. Right foot kick, but nothing to kick to. And we've seen this most of the afternoon. Chris Reek by himself across half back has taken the mark. And we'll just slow things down for Bannockburn. He now switches play towards Bliss.
Whoa.
Sets him a task. 1 against 7, I think, over there. Bliss, but he does well. He breaks free. Can he get the handball away? Yes, he can. He did very well. Dan's handball to Drake. Missed a target. Now Lazarick. Handball back the other way. He nearly missed a target as well. Off a step, Wade. Left foot kick around the corner. Keys waited for it. And Reeks there as well. Doesn't keep his feet, though. Rogan through the middle. He gets wrapped up and drops the footy, says the umpire. So a free kick to Bannockburn. On the Master Fatula in the middle, can't take the mark on the cricket pitch. Hayes, kick off the ground was intelligent. Back towards Laurie at half back. Off a step, right foot kick. Sets a task for the young man Cleary towards the boundary line. Coming at him also. And seeing the ball over the boundary line was Van Ingen. And we will have a boundary throwing right in front of the broadcast box. Centre wing.
Corio, they're coming, I'm telling you, Jace. They've lifted their game.
God.
They are playing a bit better, but
They're only 10 goals down now.
So the ball thrown back into play. Foot and Stewart. Stewart gets it down, goes towards
Free kick.
Player there, and Hayes. He's thrown out of the contest after the ball's disappeared out of his hands. So the free kick will come back to Kane Hayes. So Kane Hayes on true centre wing. Has Big Stewart standing behind him. Kane Hayes now looking to put Corio back into attack. He's asked to play on now by the umpire. Looks backwards, waiting for Stewart. Ball goes over the top, so they're playing 1-2. They're really racking up the stats now. So the ball goes forward. Long kick. O'Toole's in the box seat behind Dando. Ball comes to the front of the contest. Knocked forward by Watt. Back on it as far as Barry O'Toole. He can't pick the ball up. O'Shaughnessy does. Now the pressure's there. And players jump on the ball. Back with Hayes. He gets thrown to the ground again. Didn't have the ball. And Hayes, again, the winner of a free kick. Fitz was out and running then, but told to come back by the umpire.
Bannockburn players are making a habit out of dumping Kane Hayes every time he gets the ball.
So umpire's not happy with where he was when he kicked the ball. Good work there from Chris Laurie, but unfortunately it's gone back. And Hayes to do it all over again. So Hayes now has a player short, goes towards Manning, and he takes the mark. He had that last grab. So Shane Manning still outside 50 with the ball. Target will obviously be Ricky O'Toole in the goal square. He leads towards the pocket. That's where he's going to. Ball's got a bit of height on it, but O'Toole can't get there. It's spoiled by Dando. Ricky O'Toole goes after it, grabs it, fends off. It's tackled by Van Ingen. It's right in that deep in that pocket. It's gone over the boundary line. So the ball has been thrown back into play. Behind Stewart, knocks the ball back into the corridor. Goes towards Perkins and it's Lee. He comes out, picks the ball up, has time to steady. Has players long, needs a long kick, looking for Fatula. Gets a favourable bounce, knocked off the ball by O'Toole there and a nice bump. Now the players go after it again. The ball's picked up there by O'Shaughnessy, a one-hander, and it's run forward. Advantage has been paid. Runs towards goal, kicks, goes across the face, behind Riccardi. Mark paid, plays on, kicks round the corner, and there's another goal for the Bannockburn side and for Peter Riccardi, who kicks his 4th goal of the afternoon, the 18th goal for Bannockburn, so they move along.
Just jumping on. That's good on you. Well done. Stewart gets it out of the middle again. O'Toole's there, second effort from the ruck contest. Now Tui from centre half back, handball back to the middle. Barry O'Toole through the middle. I think that was a push after he got rid of the footy. It was. And Matt Tui back, goes out wide looking for Bliss. Takes the mark on centre wing. Drives it long with a right foot kick. Sets a task for his forwards pretty high. Fatula third up. Doesn't take the mark. Can't do so. Handball comes out. Pressure on the Corio defence. Bannockburn forwards keeping it there. Hayes going to get wrapped up. He gets rid of the footy though. Now dangerous kick. Dan smothered the footy. And a free kick, I think, held on to too long in the tackle there. And they're going to be able to clear through O'Brien. Gets it wide to Laurie. Has to sit. Great work for Tula. And then should get a free kick for a hold as well.
Work.
And he goes further afield, though, looking for Perkins. Over the back. Here he is. And he can't squeeze it through.
No check side there.
Ambitious.
One behind one. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, third quarter scoreboard.
Ball comes out. It's a nice bit of body there from Barry O'Toole. He was going to play on there, I think, but held himself up and long enough. Gets the ball going wide. Chris Laurie again pushing from behind. Gets the ball on centre wing. Kicks the ball long back into the corridor. Unfortunately, the only player there is Bliss, but he can't take the mark. Swept on there by Rogan. And the ball goes back to Ricky O'Toole. Swings from centre half forward. Long kick round the corner. Goes towards the top of the goal square. There's a holding decision. And it's going to go to Shane Manning for a hold on against Jamie Van Ingen. So Shane Manning, he's had a good start to this quarter. chance to kick his third goal in this third quarter and bring Corio up to 9 goals 3. So Shane Manning, he'd be right at the top of the goal square, directly in front. Probably think this would be bread and butter for Shane Manning, and it is. He kicks his third goal and the 9th goal for Corio. So Corio move now to 9 goals 3, and they trail Bannockburn, who are 18 goals 10.
Goal missed umpire, throws the ball in the air, and go up. Stewart gets it down behind. Matt Foote gets a second punch to it, pushes it out towards the wing position. Keys, and kicking off the ground out there was Perkins as well. Falls nearly back into his arms, still on half forward. Both the Perkins boys are there. Handball back towards Banks, just on the ground. In fact, it was Hobbs, and he dropped the footy, said the umpire. So Lazarick will take the free kick in on half-back. Goes towards Stewart in the middle. The big man goes up, can't take the mark. Got a push, played for it a little bit, didn't get it. Banks gave it back to Dans, gave it back to Banks, running around on centre wing. Now chips the ball over the top, and it's good mark by Lee Perkins. 60 metres out from goal, and he gets it on quickly to brother Dean, who will then go from 40 metres out, goes along to the goal square, and has given it to Nayland, who can't take it. But Riccardi has turned around and kicked the goal. No, he hasn't. He's hit the post. So
all happening.
4 goals.
All over the pack of Stewart, but he takes the mark, plays on quickly, goes in the middle of the ground, kicked just a bit too much carry on it, picked up there by Tui, feeds the handball out. It's not a good handball, but he's able to go and win it back again. Goes towards Banks, stops, comes back through the contest. Tui just puts it on the boot. Target's going to be Riccardi. Good body again, and just leans on Barry O'Toole, and the mark has been taken by Riccardi. So Riccardi from probably 25 metres out, 45-degree angle, and he will go back and shoot at goal number 5.
I think he might be right about just as the three-quarter time siren goes. I think you might be right, Jace. He might poll a few votes this year.
Oh, don't worry, he will. The umpies will love him. So Riccardi comes in, left foot kick, and off the boot looked all right as he put it through, and he's gone over to a couple of Corio supporters who were telling him where to kick it. He obviously listened to them because he's put it